All right, all right. Welcome back, guys. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? We all survived the FOMC and CPI fireworks. So well done to you. Well done, well done. So we are post fireworks. We all also had PPI already, 8:30. So yeah, very exciting market conditions currently. We'll go over the homework very soon. The homework was like, look at all the pairs that still have a weekly objective. That's very clear. And I will go over that in a second. We're going to play a 10 AM game. So yeah, lots of things to cover. You guys know the drill. We're going to play a 10 AM game. I already have a setup of NQ in mind, maybe before 10 AM already. I'll go over that in a second. I'm waiting for that. Let me look at the chat. Good morning. Alexandra, Deep Blue, Denji, Archie, Daniel, Brian, Sonu, Kuna. Nice guys, nice. Nice to see you guys again. So let's go over DXY first. We just had PPI at 8:30. Oh, you see, 8:30, boom, big wick right here, and it moved upwards. That's the question. If you look at DXY right now, and tomorrow's mentorship video is, I think, very useful for the current market conditions. If you look at DXY, you can do it in a 1 hour, 4 hour, doesn't matter. Do you think it's going up, or do you think it will go down? Let me know in the chat. Up or down? It's a trick question, by the way. Good morning, when trade. you read the Telegram message, Deep Blue. Nice, nice. I love that. I love that. Yeah, for the people who didn't read that, I was in the gym and I got like 3 or 4 DMs. Like, hey, do you have Discord channel? And I was like, dude. There's so much energy, love, and dedication to the Skool group to give you like everything you need. Please shut up. So yeah, then the rent came in the Telegram group. So there's no need for a Discord group, because the only difference between the Skool group and the Discord group is a chat function, and that's what I said. Like, I don't need your good mornings and your when trades and your whatever. Like, I want to see your setups. I want to give you feedback on it. You can do the live streams. You can do in the classroom. You can see all the content. So yeah. Okay, let me see the chat. I see up, down, sideways, either up or down, up, maybe down. And I think the current answers in the chat sums it up pretty nicely. It's kind of 50-50. You can frame both longs and short currently for DXY. And like the lower time frame you go, the more confusing it's going to get. So, for example, let's start at the 15 minute, at the noisy 15 minute, and we'll go up every time frame. Currently, we are in that massive gap. Are we going to trade here and reverse? Or I'm going to trade it and then go through this gap? Are we going to target the filler swings up here? Eventually going to the high here? Or are we going to tackle the filler swings under here? You don't know. 15 minutes, 50-50 for me. Then let's go do the same at the 1 hour. The 1 hour, the massive fair value gap. We are entering OTE area. We had that PPI wick, didn't rebalance this 1 hour fair value gap, so we can still trade here. But we could also just go higher from now, that this was a liquidity sweep. And then the next candles will just go up, taking out filler swings and that high. That means in the 1 hour, also 50-50. It can go up or down. You don't know. 4 hour, Price trades through it. You see it here in the breaker and also the order block. Filling this fair value gap, then moving upwards. But again, is this 4 hour fair value gap going to be respected? Or perhaps this fair value gap and this order block? You don't know. That time will tell. Also here, it's kind of 50-50. When that's 50-50, I'm not touching it. So for the USD pairs, we made a PPI SMT between GU and EU. So that would indicate that price wants to go. The price wants to go lower. But again, if DXY is 50-50, I'm not touching it. So that's the... and to come back to the homework, I mentioned like the green list, maybe you see this, is way shorter. And I think the USD pairs can be removed as well. GBAUD can also kind of be removed. Let's do it. There are almost no pairs that have a nice nice thing going on right now. Why I have the NCD pairs right here? I think that's going to be a game for next week. We go to the daily. You made a massive SMT here at the lows. So the February lows are right here. So we made a massive SMT right here. So potentially you can look at a very nice external to internal move. Could be this week, but also for next week I'm going to remove this. So let's see what we can get there. But for the rest, like Bitcoin as well, not much. Internal, external, can also be removed. So there's nothing much left, and I think that's very. It's kind of boring. Like I removed all the cat pairs. I removed all the JPY pairs. We have JPY rates, I think, today. But there's not much to shoot for right now. And I think you should find peace in that. Like you can know when price is very clear. You can see it in the chart, but when you don't see it right away, like for example now with DXY, don't do it. Just wait. And here comes the cool part. This is a low probability condition. It doesn't mean you cannot make money. Just you can shoot your trade, but when you take a loss, know that you are not in the most high probability condition. That's fine. Okay, let's go over my trade idea I have for NQ. We left, like there was a very nice market maker sell model during London. Very nice. It's basically Skool model. We took out Wednesday highs, displays lower for value gap 1, for value gap 2, boom. But we failed to balance this 4 hour for value gap. ES did do that. It already did, but ES is kind of moving different right now. But what we did during PPI is look at NQ. NQ took out a high. ES didn't. I'm looking for shorts currently. And how it looked like, I have it already ready here. Like, look at the 1 minute here. I'm not going to short any of this. So if it just goes sideways like this to the 4 hour fair value gap, then the 10 AM game will just go look for longs to take out the PPI high. But I want to catch both the short to the fair value gap and then the long at the 10 AM game, both ways. If I don't get it, then the short idea is off the cards. Today I want to long from the 4 hour fair value gap. So basically my main point of interest right now is the 4 hour value gap. I hope that I can get a nice short towards it. Like, this is very ugly. And not sure if we can reach to this balanced price range before hitting, because look at the floor swings under here. Quite nice, right? Very nice liquidity to take out. So I hope we get a very nice sweep upwards right now. Filling it, and then take the trade. So I'm basically waiting on that. It's around the 50s, so I'm looking at the top left corner, waiting for the 50s to appear. All right, yeah, let's go over the chat. So let me know if any pairs you would like to discuss. What happened to the Google Meet link? We are on YouTube right now. Google Meet, the quality of the recording was not so nice. So that's why I shift to YouTube itself. And it looks very nice. Yeah, I love what you're saying, Usi boy. It's amazing not doing anything. It's also doing something. Yeah? Just sitting on your hands. I have nothing going on for any Forex pair right now. No. AOD JPY going bullish, about to take the weekly external range liquidity. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's very nice. So what I'm going to do for tomorrow, I have 2 points of interest. External range liquidity, internal range liquidity. See on the weekly how it looks like. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I think the daily looks the cleanest. So I'll be going short like this, or I will looking to go long like that. Internal, external, external to internal. NCD JPY, kind of same. I think, okay, those two can go back to the list. I was looking at JPY and I was like, I'm just going to wait for the rates. I know if already the rates are out, but like it's not very nice. I think we can still go to the low here. It means higher JPY prices, but it's like the price action, so then I just want to wait. So external, internal, internal, external. I found it clearer on Google. Okay, thanks for sharing. Hold on, I'm going to check on my own phone as well. Like, perhaps I need to adjust some settings inside my my stream. Like for the rest, like how's the video and audio quality? Like the Google Meet itself was very clear, of course, because it's just screen sharing. But the recording, like the how it streams to YouTube, was very blurry. So let me know if because then I can just look at to improve that. This is basically the first few streams on YouTube, so lots to improve. I love that. So appreciate your feedback. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure on YouTube you can set the resolution to 1030. Oh yeah, by the way, make sure on YouTube. Oh, now I hear myself. I'll check on my phone, and it looks quite good. so I'm quite satisfied with the quality. But at the top right, or I think the bottom right corner, there's like a little spinning wheel. The settings, basically, and you can change the quality of the stream there. Let me know, Judith, if that improves the quality. Because yeah, if you're watching this stream in like, what is it, like 480 or 3, like a really low resolution, it's horrible. Like you have trouble seeing the chart. That makes sense. So yeah, it's going to be a very calm and chill stream. We don't have many pairs to look at, so I'm mainly going to focus on scalping Nasdaq. I'm looking at shorting from here. And how I will do this, like I like the failure swings that we left here, all the failure swings here. So this all sell side liquidity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at what price is going to do when it reaches here. I'm not going to take the entry right away. I want to see how price reacts from the value gap. So probably my entry will be a little lower here. Because when it just shuts up and maybe goes even higher, I don't want to be caught up by that first aggressive move. We can maybe see a little bit higher first. So that's the game plan. And of course, after we're going to play the 10 EM game. And why I like this trade idea lower. Let me share it right here on the 4 hour. Why I like that trade idea. So now in the coming 40 minutes, we're going lower. Then around 10 AM, we can set the low of the candle right here, rebalancing the 4 hour value gap to go higher. That's why I want to go short currently. So the next 4 hour candle can be printed very nicely. So let's hope we can get an entry, and otherwise I'll just wait for 10 AM. Uh, 1080 is okay, but I still think Google was better. Okay, yeah, like if you are looking at a screen share, of course, you are watching it inside the resolution of the computer. So that's, of course, way better than 1080, probably. But yeah, like, as long as it's not very blurry, and you can hear me good, you can see me well, then we're going to do it like that. And I'm looking at improving, like, everything, the whole quality. Like, most streamers have, like, a dedicated streaming desktop and big setups. I'm currently streaming from a gaming laptop. So it's powerful, but I think the setup can be improved. But it's all a work in progress. My main goal is just to stream, and if the quality is good right now, I'm very happy. But it's about the teaching of the stream, not the quality of the stream. Right, we have the open in 11 minutes. Let me know, guys, if there's any questions. I'm going over the chat right now. Euro USD, Sonu asked. I mentioned before, Sonu, I'm kind of in the middle, like 50-50 on the USD pairs. That's based on my DXY analysis. I must say, we made an SMT. We're in an SMT here with the news right here. So that would indicate lower prices for the euro. But I'm not going to trade that. Like this high. GU took that out. You see that? The difference? So that would indicate lower prices. So if you want to trade this, I would say lower. But again, DXY is 50-50 for me, so I'm not touching it. Where would you be buying in the 4 hour value gap? I'm waiting until there's some form of structure inside the 4 hour value gap, Paul. So on a 1 minute, what I want to see, if we're about to buy inside then price would go down. Then inside your value gap, I'm waiting for some form of structure to form. And I'm basically following the displacement and every value gaps. That's what I'm also teaching in the mentorship. Gold, I'm neutral on gold. Like gold, I still think we can go towards the monthly busy, so lower. But I'm not the best gold trader, so I would say lower for gold. But who knows? Brian, I'm not going to look at Dow. I refuse. I refuse to look at the Dow. I don't trade that. Not touching it. Not looking at it. Is there a market maker sell model? Yeah, you can say so. Like this is your original consolidation. Accumulation 1, accumulation 2, smart money reversal, and now, like, I don't like this price action for a clear market maker sell model. Price should have rebalanced this already, then go down, then go down. So I don't like the current price action that much, but yeah, it's definitely a form of market maker sell model. And we potentially could have like the last accumulation up here at our entry before going lower. And if it just goes lower, then I'm taking this one off, and I will hunt for longs. On the higher time frame, for example, if you look at the 50-minute, it looks awful. Well, we have this 50-minute busy we are currently respecting, but with all those filler swings down here. On the 1 hour, it also looks horrible. No fair value gap here. 4 hour, I think, is the most clean to see. So we rebalanced already this during yesterday's price action. This fair value gap displays upwards. New fair value gap. I want this rebalance today. To first of all to short to, and then to long from. That's the game plan for today. And then let's see if we can get it. Alexander, if you mean their S&T on NQ, that's correct. The biggest problem with YouTube is that I need premium to just listen with the screen locked. Oh, really? That's annoying. That's very annoying. I have YouTube Premium, to be honest. Every year, if my parents ask me, what do you want for Christmas? I say YouTube Premium. I think YouTube Premium is the biggest, best investment or like gift you can give someone. You can learn everything on YouTube. Everything. And I hate watching commercials. So I was like, yo, it's like 10 or 15 bucks a month. Best thing you can do. Especially if you spend lots of time. So for example, now you are spending time here on the stream, but perhaps you're also spending time maybe on ICT's YouTube channel or wherever. Like it's so nice to have that. Yo, Andrew, have you checked EuroCat? I have, but I can check again. I was looking at the higher time frame for the cat pairs, and I was like, nah, this is something for next week. First of all, I'm going to keep an eye on NQ. Like I can look at the other screen, and I'm looking at the top left corner. If it's around the 50s, I'm going back to look at NQ. EuroCat. So I was looking at the daily, and I was like, nah. Weekly, not much. We're still inside that weekly CB right here. We have bullish structure, but we are pausing for 4 weeks already inside this weekly CB. So based on the daily and the weekly, I already made the conclusion that I'm not going to look at the lower time frame, Andrew. But of course, I'm going to look for you. Potential unicorn on the 4 hour, okay? So based on the daily and weekly, it's a no-go for me. With the unicorn, I think you mean this bullish breaker with the fair value gap, I guess. Or this breaker. Yeah. But the thing is, like, um, do you, let me see. Do you want to go long or short, Andrew? What I like to do in this kind of, well, I could call them low probability conditions, and I've learned it from someone on YouTube. I forgot about who. But when you have both premium arrays and discount arrays, you're kind of in the middle. Just go look at how many lines of defense you still have. So for example, here, you would say this order block is a discount defense. Sorry, this value gap. And we have this. You can call all these down close candles basically an order block. With order block, with a breaker, for value gap. Well, big defense to go up. Then on the short side, on the premium side, you have this for value gap. This for value gap. You have the order block here. So on the premium side, you also have many lines of defense. So there's a battle going on. There's a war going on. Battle for Mordor is going on right here. So if there are both premium arrays want to push price down and also discount arrays trying to push price up, then I wouldn't expect much. And just wait for a news catalyst. I can check in a second if we have that for CAT very soon. Without a news catalyst, price will just chill, most probably. That's what I'm thinking about EuroCAD. And this piece of price action I didn't even look at because of the daily and the weekly that didn't give a clear picture. You guys know how I do the weekly outlook, right? I'm going over all the pairs, daily, weekly, monthly. If I don't see anything in the first few seconds, I'm discarding it. Not this week. Taco. I love your name, Taco Brain. I love your picture as well. Hold on. Taco Brain. I love your profile picture. Any opinion on Ice-T's entry in the Robbins Cup and not hearing from him? No, I don't deal in those Twitter dramas. No, I think everyone who's talking about that is by default a low quality person because it's basically gossiping. I don't like gossiping. Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I'm following it. I have no opinion on it because ICT, like, I learned everything from ICT. And if ICT does his trading well or he fucks up his trading, I don't care. I'm really glad that I learned everything for free from him. I've had mentors who taught me in the right direction, of course, but the basic, the concept are his. So no opinion, no opinion. I'm Switzerland. I'm neutral. Okay, it's the open. So let's see if we get an open volatility to perhaps push us towards the entry. It's a pre 10 a.m. trade, so I'm very curious what we can do. So we have a balanced price range, and also in premium of the range. So these value gaps are around OTE area. I'm just going to wait what price will do if it comes up there. And keep in mind, this high is not a nice clean high. Yes, there was SMT, so displacement from it, but I don't think this high will hold. I think we can get that today. So again, I want to short from here and long from here to the highs here as low-hanging fruit. But let's see what the open volatility gets us. Ron says they're gossiping at the same time trying to market themselves as make some, I think that's called cloud or something. There's a name for that. Just trying to bash on someone to get likes and stuff. Like, I don't like that. I'm very appreciative of him And if he's a good or bad trader, I think he's a very good trader without being or maybe he's a good analyst. But I don't care about his results. I care about my results based on his concepts. And I care about your results, but at the end of the day, of course, I mostly care about my own results. Because if my results are not good, I don't feel qualified to teach you this stuff, right? I see people who are just beginner traders already packaging courses. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. Okay, ES already going down here. Oh, it would be so nice if we get that entry. But we are in that open volatility. Remember, every time after 9:30, we have like a volatility up down up down. So let's see. He's nowhere to be seen on the leaderboard. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I hope all the people who are happy about that are happy right now, and all the people who are sad about that are sad right now. Are not too sad right now. Yeah, honestly, I just couldn't care less about it. And the thing is, when you, I think that's a very nice sign. Like I'm, like, there's nothing personal. It's just like reporting, not complaining or anything. But when you have time to think or make an opinion on some little stuff about, for example, a leaderboard of a ICT, of a random YouTuber or a random Twitter person, that he did that or he did that. I think that action alone, that is a sign that you are not focused. Currently, I'm laser focused on building the on-trade, the Skool group, the mentorship on the Skool group, and everything in between. I have zero time and energy for, you can call them energy vampires. Or drama mamas, like however you want to call them. No time. So sometimes, because that you get a rant like today in the like today in the Telegram group, but you need to be focused for this game. If you're not focused, your results will be shit. Okay, based on ES, I think we will go lower right now. ES already going. NQ is stronger. You also saw this at SMT. NQ is strongest right now. But it would be so nice to get the entry here. Oh. It logged me out. Hold on. I'm going to log in again. Hold on. All right. Yeah, that's a shame. So this setup probably not going to make it. So 10 AM game will or do we? So basically what I want is something in the, like for example, that's on yes, hold on. I don't think we will get it. I think we'll go lower right now. So a limit order around 655. Take profit is 585, the 4-hour for value gap. I need 2100 profit to 2200 for the challenges to pass. Yeah, I think this is the perfect market order. I'm going to limit this. I'm going to limit. I'm confident. I'm confident. I'm going to limit. Order submitted. Let's see. Like, I think we will get the failure swings, and then we can go for the highs. If we go for the highs, then I'm done. Like, I take the loss. That's fine. No, I learned from this. I'm now like hesitating of market order it or um mm, 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 okay, I need 16 contracts. I want to see what price does in the fair value gap. I remember I was going with my journal and I got burned a few times to market orders that just went straight through my. I want to see what price does inside. If the candle closes lower than its fair value gap, then I'm definitely in for shorts. So in 30 seconds, I know more. And yes, you will get less profit because of that, but you don't want to be faked out by an explosive move upwards, because don't forget, we are hyper bullish. But let's see. And also we create a fair value gap. That's nice. If you create, this is a nice test. Like now, for example, we created this fair value gap. And let's see if we create a fair value gap right now. Because if we create this fair value gap and it holds, you probably are going to see this high being taken. If it doesn't, and we'll just go down from here, then your short idea is validated. And I think it was like last Wednesday, I think, if I remember correctly, that I did a market order and I got immediately, like, it went straight through stop loss before going to TP. The bodies are still respecting the balanced price range. That is nice. In 20 seconds, we are potentially creating another value gap, and then I would just want to see if it holds. That's going to validate or invalidate the trade idea. Okay, Brian, I'm reading your chat. So you say that if you do right click, create. What? How can I not know this? Oh, I'm trading for too long to not know this. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you for sharing, Ryan. This gonna save me like so much time. Okay, so let's see if this value gap holds. If it doesn't, we're probably going lower. Yeah, that's very cool. I don't need 3, I need 16. I need 16. So for now, there's nothing yet that wants to go short because we made an SMT at the lows here for value gap up. So currently, or like the trade is up. But the thing is, I don't want to long while there is no rebalancing of the value gap. That's currently holding me back to take a long entry. Like the bodies are still respecting it. Yeah, it is nice. Creating a bearish value gap and a best price range. A little late to the party right now, but I'm going to take the short very soon. Not the best entry, but yeah. I think the 4-hour value gap is a too clear drawn liquidity to leave alone, but we are in a hyper bullish order flow, so it's a dangerous trade. It's a dangerous trade. And I'm in like the how do you say that? For the challenges, I'm taking this on the Apex challenges, and this like I'm one shot one kill, so I won't do a stop loss. The stop loss is me or Apex taking me out. And I think it's around here or maybe a little higher. And the take profit is I think around 1100, or sorry, at 2100. So let's see. Not the best entry, guys, but why I took it is I saw the bodies respecting the balanced price range. That gave me the confidence to take it. And what would be nice if we can now disrespect these arrays and take all these filler swings out. That's going to be quite hard to take this out. This is kind of strong. Looking at ES, that would be like look at how weak ES is on the right side. That's a nice maybe a little glimpse from the future that probably NQ is going to follow. ES going here and take out these lows probably. And let's see if NQ can join the party. But we know from the SMT, NQ is the strongest, so it's going to take a longer time, or maybe a more difficult time going short. And you see how powerful it reacts now from the for value gap and order block. I like how ES just dies. That's nice. NQ is probably going to follow somewhere. It has liquidity down here, sell side liquidity. It has lots to rebalance, so let's see. Like overall, higher time frame bias is of course very bullish. let's see. Yeah, so on some trades, we have a very quick reaction. Like we know exactly, okay, now boom, sector value gap, now it's game time. We don't have that with this because we're basically trading against the order flow. The order flow is bullish. So if price goes down, it's gonna have more trouble doing that. Like it's interesting because they have a whole different market structure right now. Higher high, higher lows, lower high, lower low. Complete opposite. Interesting. Right, let me see the chat. I have the real-time data, yeah. But I think the YouTube stream is delayed by a few seconds. I think it's like between like 5 or 20 seconds. But you like the thing is like and I like that because you know the trading idea. You know what I want to see. You know the liquidity pools I want to target. So I don't care if you take it from the balanced price range or from the entry I took it. Or you have a complete different bias and you're now in a long position. Doesn't matter. You just learn by tape reading. And so the thing that will invalidate our trade idea is price wants to take PPI high. But now just a waiting game. I like how weak ES is. If ES was making higher highs together with NQ, I will be more uncomfortable right now. But because I see the weakness in ES, that gave me kind of more confidence about the current trade idea. And this far, like maybe in a few minutes it's different, but the bodies are still respecting the best price range. It's kind of cool. Look at how many reactions we have. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 reactions from the balanced price range. 7. It's insane, right? I saw the balanced price range video hasn't got many views. I don't understand why. It's such an important part of your trading. The overlapping part between an inversion value gap and a regular value gap. Price likes to trade to that and also from, away from. Okay, Brian, but you are better in this trading view game than I am. Is there also a way that I can now set my stop loss that I know the exact amount of dollars? Because for example, now I can only close or reverse the position. I can do an what is it? A limit right here. They got taken out, but I want it to be like this, that I can see exactly this. If you understand what I'm saying. Like I can just, like, of course I can simulate this. Like I've been trading on TradingView not for very long, I think for a few months now. So I love to learn new stuff. Okay, we created a nice bearish value gap. That's very nice. I love that. That should hold. 15 seconds, value gap, boom, lower. Okay, but hypothetically, our trade 643, 16 units. Our take profit is 2100 something, like 420. So that would make our, oh, it's a sell. Hold on. 19,576. Yes, it's cool. 573 is also fine. Okay, so let's see how it does. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that's that. I love that. I love that little hacks. I love those. I love those. Like I know how to read price, but sometimes with the tools and the software, sometimes a little clunky. So appreciate it. Short, boom. No time to wait. No time for the balance price range to get touched again. Just go. Yes, I think this is the charm of live trading. You know my trading idea. So most YouTube gurus will just say, okay, I shorted from here. That was my trade idea. But you cannot fake this. It was a trade idea. I took it when it came back from, like, it displays the way. In this green candle, I took it. You cannot fake this entry. So there is a difference. Like there's a 13-point difference between the execution of my trade idea and my actual execution. That's quite a lot on a 70-point trade. But that's part of live trading. Your execution won't be perfect every time. And sometimes you get burned for that. That you get just, because of that, that your execution was just a little off, that your TP needs to go lower for that, for example. That can happen. And you train by doing. Okay, so now price comes back to the value gap. It would be very nice if this holds. This one. If it holds, it's definitely game time. Then it's just going to be one big party. One big black party, yeah. It's happening again, guys. It's happening again. Not a kid-friendly stream. Every time I record a video, I need to press like this is made for kids or this is not made for kids. I don't think this is made for kids. This stream, definitely not. And don't forget, sometimes after large range days, that's why I was looking for today, like a potential seek and destroy condition. When price, for example, takes out the low here or low here, and then goes all the way back up to take out this high, then you're probably inside a seek and destroy condition, and you probably are going to lose. That's a good metric. Like if price takes both highs and lows the whole time, you are seek and destroy. But because we left all these lows intact, I was like, okay, this is nice. There's money down here. If we close below here, then it will be very nice. I was looking at this trade already from 8:30ish, like here. I saw this placing away and I was like, okay, best price range, let's go. And you needed to wait for, what is it, like 8:39, like almost an hour. You need to wait for all these candles. Most people cannot stand that, and they just take an entry right here and fuck up their entry. And then they will scared because of this move. They'll be taken out right here before the move, potentially the real one, going down. Okay, and the fun part is, guys, the 10 a.m. game is not started yet. The 10 a.m. game starts at our TP. This is on challenge money. Like, I wasn't fast enough. Like, I didn't take it on my funded. I want to reserve the 10 a.m. game for my funding. This is on all these challenges. So, okay, 10 a.m. is approaching. We took the low here, did we? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. So we created a potential second for value gap. It's basically, it was already third, but it's a little reversal from the tennis price range for value gap 1. Let's see if there's a second for value gap. And what I want to see is the same speed as you saw right here. I think the 5-minute is better to show you. This for value gap 1. It was during London. And for value gap 2 was this one. And look at it, touched here, took a little liquidity here, and look at all these down close candles. Speed. This speed, that's what I want to see very soon happening on the current trade. Okay, there's no for value gap. Okay, 10 a.m. is starting in a few seconds, and that would be very nice because then the low of the candle can be printed inside the 4-hour for value gap. And then we have our whole 10 a.m. narrative. And what's nice, we then took all the liquidity down here. We have money for a move upwards, taking out the highs right here. And then we can just basically ping pong the session. And there's gonna come a time, guys, where I'm going to extend your 10 a.m. game horizon with what to do pre 10 a.m. so you can ping pong every session if there are 2 types of liquidity, 2 points of interest. It's all step by step. It's not 10 a.m. yet. It is. It is. It is 10 a.m. 10 a.m. open. Look at how strong NQ still is compared to ES. Cool, right? Okay, so we took the low. If we're going to take out this high right now, then my seek and destroy profile is confirmed. And no, I'm not going to take off the trade. Like, I don't care. I took the trade, but when you have highs taken out, lows taken out. Let's see. So we created another value gap right here. See if we can hold this for value gap. Looks like we do. We touched this fair value gap right now, the bullish fair value gap. So we're now inside a bearish fair value gap and a bullish fair value gap. Crypto, our lives now on YouTube. I have trouble not like making a serious answer. Like yes, otherwise you won't be on YouTube right now. They were on YouTube before, but it was just a recording of the live stream. The stupid thing is that you went in profits and now the stop loss is lower. Yeah, that's the part of trading stop loss. Yeah, part of the game. So these are my last Apex challenges. I promised that I would try out other future prop firms. So after these Apex challenges, I'm going to I think over I'm over 1 million funded at Apex right now. Then I'm going to, I think there's Top Step. I think there is My Futures Funding. There are a few more. I'm going to try them out, and also Skool with those plans. So I can also like share my experience there. Okay, so we didn't take out the high yet. So that's still, our trade idea is still intact. Currently, it basically did the same as it did in the example from the London session. Based on current price action. Not sure what we're going to see, of course, but. So in the second fair value gap, right here, we touched and then we went, and then one more time, it went up, taking out these early sellers. So a little sweep of liquidity before the real move. And look at this. These swing highs, touch, boom. And look at the current price action here. We had a swing low right here. We swept it, and now we are displacing lower. This is called a turtle soup, a purge, whatever you want to call it. I got DMs on that, like, why don't you have videos on turtle soups? Because I use different name for them. So it's a form of liquidity sweep. Here you have it. Turtle soup traders, this is turtle soup. And ES is like, NQ is just so strong, and ES is slowly just dying. ES is no, not today. I'm going already. I'm going to sleep. Good luck with your longs. I'm going down. I'm going down. Let me see what we're doing here. It looks like DXY wants to go higher based on this candle, but still 50-50. Okay, now so we're going up again. We should have some energy lower very soon, but let's see, let's see. So we rebalance. Is there a value gap here? Yes, there is. Small one. I was expecting price to already reach the 4-hour value gap. So perhaps this can be the 4-hour candle target. So we only have one game today. Oh yeah, let's see. I'm currently using FTMO, Apex, and Alpha Capital. and I'm going to try out many more. So I'm waiting on a few payouts. And when I get a payout, I think it's going to be end of this week or early next week. Then from those payouts, I'm going to buy challenges from different platforms. The ones you guys recommended me recently in one of the Skool group posts. Well. So usually in a clear market maker sell model, you should see the energy flowing in more. Like it shouldn't consolidate like this. And why is that? Price has a sell side liquidity pool to reach, but the order flow is very bullish. So that means sellers and buyers are fighting, so you're probably getting consolidation or a seek and destroy profile. It looks like seek and destroy, but that will be confirmed when these highs are taken. What am I looking for at Euro USD? Gun to my head, I would say lower Euro USD. But I'm 50-50 on the USD pairs currently, UC boys, so I'm not trading them. What I'm expecting, for example, for the indices today, go to the daily. I'm expecting today to be bullish. And then tomorrow, that we have a TGIF short, volume imbalance, daily for value gap, big short day. I'm expecting that. So that's why my idea was short to the 4-hour value gap, then long, and then tomorrow shorting in TGIF. Okay, so I saw the bodies were respecting that tiny for value gap here. Now we're displacing away. In 2 minutes, you can see a potential for value gap being created to go lower. So now basically the bias is confirmed. That like our bias was correct. Like the cool part is our bias is almost correct every day. It's the execution that's hard. Okay, so in 50 seconds, you know if there is a value gap being created. So currently is this one. And my TP is somewhere around here. I'm going to close it manually. I need 21, yeah, like 2150 on somewhere. So 2200. Like let's put it there. Okay, so the fair value gap is confirmed. That's nice. So the bearish order flow is now confirmed. And now we are going to take out all these failure swings, probably. I hope, like, for a few point of interest, the balance price range, the fair value gap here, and this fair value gap, that's all you need to confirm if price is still inside your trade idea. And I mentioned, when price would close above here, then you probably have a seek and destroy condition. And yeah, then you just they're just fucked for the day. Then you can be happy with or just be contented with taking your loss, or maybe take it off. But that can happen as well. Okay, so now we have two fair value gaps. Is this an institutional entry order? What is it called? Like the institutional entry drill, something like that. It's a cool name. It's a cool acronym. Like there's like little touch and then go. You have that in bearish order flow. It won't come up here, but it just touch, boom. You guys are better than that. You totally changed my trading process. Oh, amazing, Gary. Up 9K. Oh, that's incredible, Gary. Well done, well done. And the cool part is, it's all you, Gary. You learn the concepts, you make the choice to tune in daily, you're open for the teachings, and you're executing on it. So that's incredible. It's incredible. Okay, I'm going to focus on closing my position if it comes there. I need 2200 for another for the challenges to pass. And I'm not done with the stream if I TP. Like, you know that I still have the bullish bias after TP is hit. Let's see. Okay, we're now at the fair value gap. So the 4-hour value gap has been reached. It would be a shame if, like, basically the drawn liquidity is hit. But for my TP, for the 2200, I need more. Like, I need the 73 to hit. So I hope for another push. before a potential scout to an up move. I'm not going to take it off right now. I don't need that. 2200. If I see 2200, I'm taking it off. And the thing is, like, if I see a smart money reversal happening here, that's just bad luck. And then I will just take trade off and then look for a buy position after that. But for now, the short idea is still intact. I hope you still can see the trade. A little blurry right now because of the closed position window. But this is the basically draw on liquidity. So I need like, what is it? Like few more points. And you guys know how much I hate those last few points. I want to take it off so badly. Oh, nice guys. You already had TP. That's very nice. I'm very happy for you, but not very happy that I'm still the one with the back still still in. Yeah, that's the stupid part about trading with the targets of the challenges. Like I need the money part right now, not the trading part. Like if it was my normal personal account, this was TP. I wouldn't care about that few hundred. Come on, come on, bro. 4 swings? You're kidding me? Yeah, in my trading, I can be very patient, but these last few points, I think that's the hardest part to be patient. Like you're up almost to your TP. Good. Oh yeah, Judy, you remember that, right? For the people who were not with me for the last few days, or for the past few weeks, um, like I think I was then with all those 250k challenges. I had like I needed I think 15k in profit, and I was like 14k 980. So I needed 20 more dollars on a 50k TP to to get the account, and then I needed to scalp for another what is it, like maybe 30 minutes to get that last $20. That was very funny, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to do that again. Okay. As usual, it's breakdown time, and then we're going to look if we can get a potential entry to the upside. Because like we had a sell side liquidity pool. All the silver swings have been taken out right now. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I'm going to send it in the Telegram group. Hold on. So it was basically 10 a.m. game. But the entry was earlier. And okay, here comes the breakdown. It all started at PPI. So I'm going to the 50-minute to give you a nice overview. This is, I think, the most important part of the stream. So if you are not paying attention, close your Netflix and pay attention. Look at yesterday's high, the Thursday. Oh no, not yesterday's high, the London high. Oh, what? There wasn't an SMT, was it? Oh yeah, here. The SMT was right here. Well, the SMT was at the Wednesday high, not at the London high. The Wednesday somewhere here, right? ES didn't even bother to go there. So there was a big SMT here. That is an indication for me to look for, okay, potentially on the highs we are done for the, oh, well, we had TP. We are entering a nice area, by the way, for longs. So I'm going over that in a second. So SMT was the first indication, like, hey, potentially I need to go look for shorts. Then I went to the 4 hour, or another, of course, I went to all the time frames, but the 4 hour, the most clear sell side liquidity pool was the 4 hour busy. Then I went to the 1 hour, the 1 minute, and then I looked at all the failure swings that were left behind today. Here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 failure swings. And the thing about failure swings, you've seen the staircase video, right? There's money under failure swings. Price loves to trade it with speed. Okay, so we had the SMT, possible reversal, we had the displacement, we had the targets. Where can you enter? And during the stream, I said, we started at 9 a.m. I said, I want to short from here. But in my journal from a few trades ago, I got burned by setting a limit because then price like wicked up, taking me out before the real move. So today I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait what price does inside the balanced price range. I saw it displacing lower from here. That was enough. So in the up close move right here, I took it. Then we had another move up to the balanced price range. The original entry, the execution, not execution, the trade idea entry basically. Then we moved away again. Then we had some uncomfortable minutes because price just didn't want to trade away. It sweated liquidity. Remember what I mentioned right here? We did it exactly the same during London, during the market maker sell model. We moved away, came back one more time, taking out these sellers, little liquidity, lower. Left the value gap. You see the bodies are respecting the 50% of the value gap. And then we went lower, and yeah, based on this trade idea, I think this was the secondary value gap. So after the secondary value gap is game time, and there's no way you're getting in again. I think this was this one. So here was your smart money reversal. Value gap 1, value gap 2. Value gap 2. And then towards the sell side liquidity pool, the 4 hour value gap. And now we are here. Okay, let me know. What do you think about this breakdown? If you, by the way, I haven't asked it. Like I see there are like 60-ish people here and only 22 likes. If you like this breakdown and like the trade, if you took it or not, please like the stream. That will be amazing. Because with more likes, YouTube will push this stream more. So I would really appreciate if you could do that. It's a small gesture, but it would mean a lot to me. And I'm going over the chat. So Brian, I will go over like tomorrow or maybe next trade if we can catch a nice long. Then I will definitely use that trick you just taught me about that you can just limit order your short or long position. I didn't know that. Amazing. Gary, do you make adjustments on your max loss of 1K when you're up and or down your account? So you mean, Gary, so for example, on the 250K account, I trade with 2K profit, 1K loss. And I think your question is, when I take few losses with 1K, so for example, I'm down 3 or 4K, I lost 4 trades in a row, for example, do I adjust my risk? And the question on it's account specific. On the Apex challenges, I think on Apex, it's very easy to get funded, but it's harder to get a payout. So I don't actually value the funded accounts on Apex that much. So no, I won't adjust my risk on the Apex funding. If you, for example, a prop firm where it's very hard to get funded, but easy a payout, like the other side of the spectrum, for example, FTMO, then I will play with my reducing my risk when I'm in drawdown. So it's prop firm specific. Apex, I'm just trying to milk because I think they're amazing. They pay out so much, but it's very difficult to get a payout. And I will go over how many accounts I have right now. And like the exciting part of all the Apex accounts with the copy traders is just about to begin. I'm going over that in a second. Yeah, in the when I was busy with the trade, I skipped over some questions, so I'm going over the whole chat. Yeah, amazing Gary with 9K. Alexandra said, "Wow, you are in this trade. I entered and exited 3 times already. Amazing, amazing." Alexander, it's perhaps nice to check if you would have held like one trade, like one bigger trade, if perhaps your profit will be more, or your mental capacity was not depleted as much, because entering and exiting 3 times is quite mentally draining in a short period of time. And that's of course trader specific, but personally, I don't like exiting and entering few times a session. I just like to like that one shot, 1 kill per session. Amazing, David. Wait for the second value gap and the entry. Amazing. TP hits. Cool. Amazing, Mani, that you did it. Nice, guys. Amazing that you guys printed together. So, don't forget to screenshot your trade and post in the TP Titans. The cool part about this, guys, is nice displacement, by the way, now on NQ. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. The cool part about the TP Titans is everyone wants to celebrate your wins. So the more wins you get, the more you can post in the TP Titans. People in the group like the TP Titans, so the more likes you get, the more you level up. The more you level up, the more content you unlock, and the better your trades become. So it's like a nice uphill cycle. So don't forget to post in the TP Titans. My patience is on another level. That's just experience, Brian. I've done this for hundreds of times already. Okay, amazing. Thanks for the feedback on the breakdown. Did you see my post by the SMT on? Yeah, I've seen it, Andrew. Not in the Skool group, but I've seen the SMT and the NCD pairs. I can go over that in a second. It was definitely mental. Yeah, so yeah, consider that. Consider changing it up, like I do, like just one trade, bigger stop loss. Okay, I'm going to stop the chat because I think we can go the other way. So 4 hour value gap, 10:30. You know, the bulk of the volume is in the second half of the 30-minute candle. Hold on, I'm going to change to my funded accounts. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. So now is the yeah, we're going to make it. I'm going to remove all the arrays right here. So we don't need it. The trade can be on, but all these arrays are now just noise. We took it all out. Now what I want to see is that smart money reversal. Aggressive sells out of the range, aggressive buys into the range. What do we have here, guys? Balanced price range. So we possibly can do it all again. So this is going to be my confirmation. This balanced price range. If we displace from here with another value gap, that second value gap, so like this, up, and then the second value gap, I'm going to take a long towards PPI high. That's the trade. That's the idea for that's why I mentioned during the trade. I'm not done yet. I think the short was just the start of the session. Now, I think the game time is now going to start. The expansion higher. Remember, on the daily, I want a bullish Thursday to get tomorrow a TGIF short. That means today it needs to be long. So let's see. Now just wait. FX trade. I came late and missed out. That's fine. FX trade. Let me know your real name. I think that's a nickname, your FX trade. But like I do this every day, and most of the time, like almost every day, there is a setup. Not promising a winning setup, but most of the time there's a winning setup. So if you miss today, tomorrow I'll be back again, and we'll do the same. 1500 on top step, and wow, David, that's amazing. Like more than 2K in a day, guys. That's incredible. Well done. CT 1000 for the day, amazing. And like now it's all party and everyone is having a good time. But don't remember, no, do remember that it's about the long run. So there are going to be days, and it could be as early as tomorrow or next week, that I can have 3 or 4 sessions in a row with losses. This is going to come. So already, like a little disclaimer, I have losing streaks as well. For now, it's pretty nice and pretty controlled and everything, but it can just be few seek and destroy conditions, blah blah. Not in your A game, it all can happen. And here comes the cool part. It's on your edge. So now the win rate is pretty high, and your win rate can reduce a little bit, but because you need to take losses somehow. So please keep it in mind while being very happy with your trade, and you shoot. It was an amazing trade, so well done when you got in. But please remember that there are going to be losses. Okay, it will be very nice if this just stops. Now a big green candle, and then this candle can become an order block. This down close candle. But to remove this, you guys know what I want to see. Respecting of this balanced price range. And then after that, if it holds, I think I'm already going to take it. I need a 1 to 2. Oh wow, there's 115. That's a lot. Like I have a big. I need a 1 to 2 for the funding, so something like this. If it holds. So the cool part is, if this is going to be a green candle, then this is going to be an order block. This is going to be a mitigation candle. Guys, watch the video. I know nobody did that. I saw it on the YouTube analysis. Nobody watched the mitigation block video. So let's see. And the reason I'm not taking it already is because we can just fail and sweep the low one more time. You can, you don't know. But this is a very high probability setup right now. We are in the order flow, news high, failure swings from our short setup. So I'm very excited about this. It's probably going to be somewhere. I think I'm going to take it on the order block. If it's created. It's not created yet. And then I can do this. I need to be taught as well. Like, okay, this is amazing, Brian. Look at this. It is here. Boom. But then the units need to be different. I need to have 1,000. 9 contracts. A little higher TP then. $93. Okay, this is going to be the trade idea. Like this. And the criteria for that is that price is holding it, displacing upwards, and this is becoming an order book. If it just goes lower right now, that can happen, right? Then we don't have a trade, and we're just done for the day. Okay. It's nice. Everyone says, I did watch the mitigation block. Amazing. I love that, Aaron. You're one of the few. You're one of the few. All right, this looks promising. Remember, someone asked me before the stream, what do you want to see in the 4-hour fair value gap? And I mentioned I want to see this. See what's happening? This is what I want to see. If it closes above the order block, I'm in. Okay, the second fair value gap is being created right now. Possibly. Yeah, that's enough. I'm in. Up, but I want to be in. Okay, you know to take profit. Second fair value gap is game time, but I think it's already game time. So don't be scared by the black candle that can come first. But I think we're going to take out all the failure swings right here. And then eventually 830 high to expand into the daily candle. So the resistance we can get right now, guys, is going to be the 50-minute fair value gap right here. So expect some turbulence over there, or even a rejection. So I think we can trade this, but be aware that we can get it. I'm still expecting a move back. And the reason I'm already taking it is because I'm okay with that. I just want to be in. This is the setup. Like, if I have a 4-hour value gap, I want to see this structure. And the reason for the up move is that we just took out lots of liquidity here. We took out all the buyers from here, from this whole move upwards. And if you still want to go lower and we take the loss, that's fine. You're just done for the day then, and we come back tomorrow for a TGIF. I'm not going to re-enter if we get taken out right here. That wouldn't make sense. Okay, so now is the second fair value gap. Let's see what price does there. Let's see if the bodies are respecting that fair value gap. And if the structure aligns, then this should be like the just touch and go. Sometimes I get the question how to. I think I got it yesterday as well. Like, when is your trade ID invalid? Like, currently we have some structure supporting our trade idea. We have the order block right here. We have the for value gap. We have another order block for value gap, balanced price range. So we have some, how do you say it, some defense for price to go up from. That's what you want to have. Like, if price wants to go lower, it will just completely ignore your defense and you take the loss. So now, for example, if this doesn't hold, then your next line of defense is going to be the balanced price range again. If that doesn't hold, you want to see if the rest of this fair value gap holds. The first one right here. If that doesn't hold, then your trade ID is probably wrong and you take the loss. And you should be fine with that. That's how I look at price. So now the body is lower than the fair value gap. We have 10 seconds before the close. And if it goes lower right now, okay, probably that line defense is not holding. So it doesn't look like it wants to hold. I'm going to remove this for now. We have this order block that traded to the fair value gap. This one. That's currently still being. This defense is currently still holding. Where's the, like this down close candle? Right here. Why is this an order block? Because this down close candles trade into this fair value gap. That's the next line of defense after the first fair value gap. Sorry, the second fair value gap. If this doesn't hold, then we're going to look at this one, then at this order block. If that all doesn't hold, you have the loss. Okay, that's fine. And let's see where this candle closes. It would, for example, be nice if it can close a little higher and then potentially create a bullish fair value gap on the 1 minute. What I mean by that is that the next candle going higher, we can create that right here. No, we don't get that. Let's see how the current 4-hour candle looks like. And it's very nice. Like, for example, if we take the loss right here, and this down close candle displaces all the way lower, then possibly tomorrow, like for example, this candle ends like this. Bearish candle. And then tomorrow, we have another bearish candle. Then for tomorrow 10 a.m. game, here, we then have a very nice 4-hour value gap to short from. So then today's loss from this trade will be like your tuition money, basically, to know, okay, we probably want to go lower. And then my long idea was not very valid. And then tomorrow we have a very nice buy if that down close candles continues. Let's see. Currently, it doesn't look like it wants to go. But we still have some lines of defense left, but this doesn't look like it wants to do it. This is the last line of defense. If this candle would still close like higher like this, then that would be very bullish, because that is then that same liquidity sweep. And I'm not very confident right now about the setup, but there'll be the same liquidity sweep as we saw up here. The liquidity sweep before the real move. The turtle soup. So if you now the displacement higher with your value gap, then this is a protected high. Protected low. And there's a reason I ask you guys to put your stop loss below the low and not below here. Oh. So if you got stopped out by this move, don't be sad about that. Journal that. Don't get me wrong, like I've been this guy. I've been this guy so many times. Not anymore. Okay, so well, next try. Let's see if we can now create this value gap. Nope. If this down close candle closes below this green candle, then this green candle can become an order block. So then you have like more bearish arrays forming. So then your trade idea is probably not going to be valid. So it's very important for this down close, for this candle to not close below this low, for the trade idea to stay intact. Yeah, so this is not very nice. Luna asks, after a big move, isn't there supposed to be some sort of consolidation before reversal? Yeah, definitely. So I think we are in that right now. But what I sometimes see is before the 10 a.m., we have a manipulation move before the real move. So accumulation, manipulation, distribution. But yeah, you're completely right. So this is not very nice for the trade idea. Now it needs more power to go up. Because now it has this order block, this bearish order block. Yeah, so if you have a little more stop loss, like Gary just mentioned, your trades are just more fine because like if it goes to the stop right here, then the trade was just invalid, and that's part of the deal. It's not like a 100% winning streak stuff kind of stuff. That doesn't make any sense. And but it's just very horrible if you get stopped out before your actual trade plays out. I know if price closes under here, under my stop loss, then my trade was invalid and I was just wrong. And people don't like to be wrong. So we created a bearish fair value gap right here. Right here, and then we could be used to go long from. By the way, I'm going to remove this 4-hour fair value gap. You guys know that we are in there. Now let's see what price does. Like, it would be nice if we can disrespect this bearish fair value gap, because that would mean we want to go higher again. And we didn't even touch the 50-minute Sibi right here. We still need to fight this Sibi right here. We have a lot of ground to cover. Like, I want us to be faster than it, to be honest. So yeah, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. So like this looks not very nice for our trade idea. How the bodies are closing below the fair value gap. Let's see what ES is up to. ES is just consolidating. Okay, that's not very nice for our trade idea. So that means you need to be one sweep the low. And for example, ES can sweep the low. And Q doesn't need to do that, creating an SMT. Who knows? Who knows? But it's just sitting into drawdown. Let's just embrace this uncomfortableness. So here you see how the bodies are respecting the bearish fair value gap here. I don't like that. And if this trade doesn't come now, I would definitely look at the PM session for this high to be taken out. I won't be trading the PM session. I will go out for dinner. But keep that in mind while trading that. Okay, so while we wait on this, that's going to be on in the stream for another hour, of course. Let's make a little summary, because I bought like during the 90% discount. There was a 90% discount on Apex. I got 31 accounts. 31 accounts. I passed. Let me see my copy trader. I passed 17 of them. 17 funded. You can only have 20 accounts on Apex. So I also have 3 on the 250k. So this already 20 accounts. But I also have an existing one. I already have some payouts on that. One old 50k account with I think 2 payouts already. So I'm now maxed out at Apex. I have 20 funded accounts. So basically 3 250 and 17 50ks. So that means I will be copy trading this during the live streams from now on. And in the meantime, while I'm maxed out on Apex, I'm going to look at, for example, Top Step, my futures funding. Let's see if there's a nice discount or anything. Potentially, I can partner up with them to get you guys some nice discount. So my Apex like challenges journey is on a pause right now, because I'm like it doesn't make any sense to go to do more challenges because I'm already maxed out. So from this point, I will be looking at something else. Lorian, for the price of Apex accounts, I think you can afford the more expensive ones. I think the 90% discount is gone right now. I think it's now 70. There's a huge difference between 70% and 90%. Like it's almost triple. I think double, triple the price. How do I manage the accounts all at once? I use a copy trader. It's called Replicanto. Top Step has a $29 sale. Oh, nice, nice. Did I build a buffer already? No, I'm just funded on the 50k accounts. So I haven't traded them live. On the 250 accounts, I am. Let me see how I'm doing on them. I am up. What is it? On one, I'm up 3.5%. Not 3.5%. Sorry, 3.5k. Like I'm on 253 and 252 on the 250 account. So I'm on my way to a payout. And I'm using like you've seen every trade. So it's like 1,000 risk, 2,000 reward. That's all I do. And the buffer, like there's a payment threshold for. I think you need to have 6k profit. So that's my aim. But I have 10 trading days for that. So that's a lot. That's a lot. Right, not everyone has liked the stream yet. I see we have 48 likes and 72 followers. It would be amazing if you can press the like button on the stream. Would be very much appreciated. Okay, so it's very uncomfortable in this drawdown. It's just like the most awful thing is consolidation inside your drawdown. That's just the worst. You're just waiting in your uncomfortable, miserable state. Like, oh no, I'm probably going to lose my trade. Yeah, it's part of the game. This. So it would be very nice. Like I think the easiest out, like to feel the least amount of uncomfortable feelings, is just one big black candle to your stop. Max Payne is sitting in his drawdown for 2 or 3 hours, watching every 1 minute candle print to then go to your stop loss. That's the most horrible feeling. And on the other side of this coin, the most easy feeling is taking the trade up here and it just goes up, up, up. And that was, for example, yesterday during the AM session, when I shared with you guys. This one. I saw the manipulation leg, displacement up, I took it here. I had like one I think like 20 seconds of drawdown, 30 seconds of drawdown, and then it just was to here. That's the most easy and less, like the most comfortable trade. Now we are, like the short from a few minutes ago, already was more uncomfortable. It took a long time for price to come to the TP. This one, it took a long time. We took it here, and it took 30 minutes. That's quite long for a setup like that. And now we are already in the drawdown for 25 minutes. So this is what will get you out of your uncomfortable. So now we are potentially creating an SMT. The one I talked about, like. And if it doesn't stop, both will just go down, right? So then there's of course no SMT, but currently we are possibly creating an SMT. But don't get your hopes up yet, because an SMT is nothing without displacement, fair value gap, structure, etc. Because NQ can just be lagging behind, just like it does the whole way down already. It takes longer for NQ to go down. And I think this is a nice example why most of the time it's better to wait for an SMT to happen. So reflecting on this trade, win or not, or win or loss, I think then this was too early. I think we will get up, but for now it's kind of not looking like it. But who knows? Who knows? It's called Replicanto. There's in the 2024 mentorship in the classroom in the Skool group, there is a tutorial for the Replicanto trade copier. I didn't create that. A YouTube guy did that. I followed his steps and it worked perfectly. So yeah. So now we are at the last line of defense. Right here. And when you see all your defense failing, you probably are on the wrong side of your move. So then you're just wrong. The only thing that now can save is the SMT. So what you then possibly can see, if the long idea is valid, then you can just see like we are just the early buyers that are going to be taken out, and more move downwards before that expansion move upwards. But for now, all the premium arrays are still holding. You want to have a market structure shift. If this would continue, that would be very nice. And then like if this is going to profit, then that's just your edge. You're kind of lucky there. I hope you place your stop loss there. The SMT saved your ass today. The trade idea was good. The entry was too early, but that's good. This is a learning phase. Like we are already inside a drawdown for a long time. It's not nice. You're about to lose money. But it's needed. It's needed to sit here, in uncomfortableness, few points away from your stop loss. So now let's see what price does. We create our first array. That means this is a breaker or the block. So here is a unicorn. So I keep saying this every single stream. Don't trust your Twitter guru who doesn't execute live or cannot show you all these live execution. There are a few on Twitter who do that. That's amazing. But most of them is just watching price in hindsight, using the replay button to say, oh yeah, I bought here. I waited the SMT. Bullshit. It's so important for you as a development trader to protect yourself from the bullshit that's out there. And there is lots of it. And you will find out by yourself that that's very nice. It's a very nice discovery path, but once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Okay, this is very nice. SMT is confirmed with this price action, basically. Noise. And then the whole trade ID for the rest of the week. If this trade plays out bullish or the day plays out bullish, of course, we're not done yet, right? We still need to do retracement, then up. We still have so much to cover, but if it goes up, then tomorrow's stream will be very nice because then it's just TGIF. Waiting for the manipulation higher, and then we're going to short. Taking out today's lows. Like that would mean we're literally going to take out the lows from now. We're literally going to take out the 1025 low tomorrow. And what I mean by that is what it would look like. Let's play it out in 5 minutes. Let's remove the drawings. It would mean if this holds, then you get bullish price action for the rest of the day, taking out NFP high, or sorry, PPI high. Then tomorrow, you're looking for this. So this could be London. London could already set the high of the week. Then TGIF. And otherwise, if it doesn't do it, probably New York will, like the 10 AM game will do his job to the TGIF. But yeah, we had a first sign of life a few seconds ago. But the thing is, we still need to battle that 15-minute city, right? So we're not done yet, guys. We're far from RTP. And please don't be the chicken that now is covering their losses because this is back to break even. That's a trade of a losing trader. If it now stops and goes to your stop loss, well done for holding and not chicking out right here. Oh yes, I have been in drawdown for 30 minutes and now it's coming back to break even, so now I should close my trade. No, you shouldn't. Your stop loss was placed perfectly and that's the reason you're still in your trade idea. Don't be a little bitch. Don't do it. I'm not sure if I can say that. Maybe I'm going to get cancelled for that on YouTube, but please guys, you're better than that. And that's also going to be a huge part of the private mentorship. You're going to hear things you are not used to. Like you're going to get pushed. Like trading is not easy. We're going to look at where your development needs to be, where you want to go. And the road to go there is not easy. It's hard work. It is uncomfortableness. It is good days, but really bad days. There are days that you want to quit. There are days you want to cry. It's all needed, guys. It's all needed. And it's amazing. You're going to live the life that nobody else lives. Nobody dares to dream about. And the only thing that is holding you back to living that life is you not being a little whining baby. And just keep showing up, keep losing, keep winning, keep improving. So yeah, keep it up. So I decided today. I'm now back in Europe. My planning for the coming months was to spend the summer months here to watch Roland Garros and Euro 2024 and Wimbledon and the Olympics in Paris. But it's honestly so shit right here. I'm going to book my ticket back to Asia. I think tonight. So I'm not going to fly tonight, but I'm going to book my ticket. So I think I will be back in Asia, like maybe summer, July already. It's shit here. And I live in one of the wealthiest countries in the world, the Netherlands. Gary said, appreciate what you do for free. Will this be forever? I'm not planning to stopping in live streams. No, definitely not. And the Skool group will remain free. Like I'm not planning to become that course selling guru. And you can see it live. Like I make money with trading, so I'm not going to charge you 30K for a mentorship. Yeah, I'm bored in the Netherlands. Yeah. Like for example, the short right here. And this is how I'm going to scale in the coming weeks together with you guys. So this was a 1 to 2. And I took this 2,000 profit. And I took this with a copy trader on 11 accounts. How much is 11 times 2,000? It's 22K. And this is now on challenge. But I mentioned I'm now maxed out on the challenges. So now I'm going to switch to full funding. I'm going to do exactly the same. On 10, 15, maybe 20 accounts at a time, taking the trade. On the funding, I'm doing 500 risk, 1,000 reward. So every time there's a win, it's between 10 and 15K. Every time there's a loss, it's between 5 and 7.5. That's cool, right? The numbers are bigger, the trades are exactly the same. The lot size is the only thing that's different between this and the coming weeks is the lot sizes. The trades are exactly the same. You're welcome, Kunal. There's a guy on YouTube. I think he's very inspiring. He inspired me to scale the Apex account. I didn't know that was possible. His name is Trades by Matt. I'm not sure if he's an ICT trader, but he also streams live daily on YouTube. You should check his streams out sometime. He trades different than I do. I'm not. He's like a really micro scalper. But he also does this exactly the same. 20, 50K accounts, copy trader every day, small base hits, and makes consistent money with that. And I think that's incredible. But I didn't know about the copy trader until recently. Yo, Daniel. You got some balls of steel when holding. Um, I don't think it's a matter of balls of steel, Ron. I think it's executing your trade and be content with the possibility to lose. That I dare to lose was the whole reason I became profitable. It's probably going to stop loss in a few seconds. Are you feeling scared about that? Then you're risking too much. I lose all the time. Okay. He's an ICT trader. Okay, cool. So I think I don't watch streams, but I know like for example trades by Matt, Tanya trades, the girl Tanya trades, also very good. But they are both micro scalpers, so they take like moves for I think like between 10 and 30 points, and then a few of them per stream. I'm not that type of trader. Of course, I can become that, but I like to just take it, bigger stop, bigger TP, and just wait. Let your give your trade some breathing room. And there's no right or wrong in that. Because if you make money, you make money. So that's incredible. It's just what you prefer to do. Like, I know I can be very anxious when I need to take my profit and my stop loss the whole time. Like I need to do it a few times per stream. I don't like that. I'll be exhausted at the end of the stream. Apex has own copier too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think Replicanto that I'm using right now is amazing. I love it. It's so easy. I just click on the leader account, and I take it here on TradingView, and then when I take it on TradingView, it copies it through the other follower accounts. Yeah, it's the sort of infinite money glitch from GTA. Probably there will be a time next year, but I'll be less streaming. Like somewhere like when GTA 6 comes out next year, probably I will stream a little bit less because I've just been playing. Like I can stream GTA 6 for you guys and maybe take a scalp a few times a day, but oh boy, that's going to be amazing. Alright, I'll be here for another few minutes and I'm going to close the stream. Like I mentioned before, the price action is not that favorable. It should displays already and it didn't. Like this price action was very nice. But the price action that followed this is not very nice. And that's fine. So then you hit your edge, like then losing is part of your edge, so part of the game. Are there any questions before I close out the stream? Okay, this is nice. DXY went up, so it gives some direction. That's very nice. And that makes sense with the SMT here. Remember, start of the stream, there's an SMT between GU and EU from PPI. And that indicates lower prices. That is right now here. Well, next up, look at this 1 hour SIBI with the order block here. Woo. That's nice here as well. Short, the weakest pair, that's Euro. So a short. We are, of course, outside of kill zone already. But, like, where are the lows here? Low-hanging fruit. These lows. And eventually these lows. Would be nice. 1 to 2. Something like this. 30 pips. Let it breathe. Yeah, but again, it's already 11 a.m., so kill zone ends. So potentially, you can get it tomorrow London. I'm actually going to look at this for tomorrow London. So screenshot this for yourself. I'm going to check what DXY is going to do. I'm going to check how this for value gap is performing. And then tomorrow on the lower time frames, I'll be hunting that. So for example, if we're just going to just chill right here for the coming minutes, and then tomorrow during London, we can potentially create a market maker sell model from the 1 hour value gap. That's something I would do, but not now. There's for me, no reason to trade. We are about to go to lunch in 40 minutes. New York lunch. Yeah, if you get a PM run, well, that's part of the game. So, okay, NQ is doing nothing. So, like I said, I'm not thinking much about this price action right now. It's a coin flip, and I think it's a coin flip with a little edge towards our stop loss. But yeah, for now, now it's good. I'm using the Apex copier as a cheap version of Replicant. Okay, nice. If it works, it works. Very nice. Apex copier is buggy. Okay. Yeah, just test and and do what works best for you. You might get stopped out before higher comes to play. Yeah, probably. Like that's also something that's on the card. That my stop loss will be hit before the real move up, and that's okay. Then my execution was wrong today. Buys was good. Nice for the journal. -1 and next trade. Gabriel says you close before the market end. Yeah. For Apex, you need to close your trade before market. Or market ends in 16:59. Like before 5 p.m. Okay, any other questions? If you haven't done it, please like and subscribe. And yeah, tomorrow 9 a.m. So for tomorrow, my aim is for NQ. My aim is for euro dollar for shorts from the 1 hour for value gap. If it doesn't come, then I'll be just sitting on the on my hands for the until 10 a.m. And yeah, we're going to play the 10 a.m. game again. So looking at right now at the 4-hour candle, this like ignore. Wait, I'm going to do it here. This is the current 4-hour candle without all the blur from our. This is the 4-hour structure. So here, 4-hour busy. The body is still respecting that, so that's nice for our trade. If it goes lower, yeah, then we're just done. There's another huge fair value gap here. Also got rebalance here, boom, higher. And from this point, it's just waiting. So our stop loss is kind of good, because if this takes this low, then you probably will see lower prices. And then your trade idea was wrong either way. So let's see this for now. On the daily, it's looking like this. So I think tomorrow we can rebalance the volume imbalance right here, and also the fair value gap. So that will be a perfect scenario for TGIF. If it doesn't come today, we're already going lower today, then I'll see tomorrow. Then I'm flat. I'm just neutral bias until then. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's see if we can get like that when I close the stream, then we get a big push upwards to get some more money out of the market. But for now, it's just sideways, and yeah, just wait it out. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, ask them in the Skool group. If you want to work together with me one-on-one later this summer, I'm going to release some few spots, like few. There's a waiting list inside the Skool group. And yeah, that's everything I have to say. So enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Happy trading, and I'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. Bye-bye. Ooh, look at that push.